UFO. In Igbo science, we call it UFO. I repeat, UFO.
All right. Our people, because gather because no boro someone ga nunto. Ewe ife a na-akpọ nto, ị na-ekpe nto. Ọ bụrụ ọsọ mụa ga-anụ nto onwe onye a na-ekpe. Ọ bụrụ ọsọ mụa isi m agaghị ebudo nwa asị ya this guy na-asịla anyị alone. And the only reason why amara m onye send this guy, the only reason why o ji na-asị asị ya niile ọ na-asị is to devalidate the Bible. To devalidate the Bible. And that is the reason why, because devalidating the Bible, we all know that Christianity actually, tried to devalidate the Bible. That's why I always tell you that Bible is our book. And that's why we are here now to talk about the book. To tell you what is written in the book the way it is. Not the way your pastor and your missionaries told you. That is what actually we are here to do. So he is on a mission to make sure he devalidates what is written in our book of Books, our history book. Now, look at how he is now lying to our people. And if there is anything I have learned, ever since we began this, quest on debunking the enemy that is attacking Igbo, in the likes of Simon Ekpa in Finland, ever since I started actually, following up his immoral activities against his own people, there is something I discovered. That our people are very, very ignorant. Our people, not all of them, some of them, they are very, very ignorant. They are very, very gullible. They are vulnerable to be deceived. Now, let me tell you what Asi and Nto, onye nke anụ avukwa abata. I don't know what these people are planning against our people, because people will be saying it that you are saying it well. If you want to deceive our people, be well decorated. If not decorated in Itulufonu, you will be decorated in Isuoyibo. Isuoyibo nke ọ ga-awa ide tuche na akwụkwọ, idewe ya n'iru gị wee na-asụ, ọ dịzịa ka ịsụkarị ndị nwe oyibo n'onwefa. Ọ bụrụ ife de akọpụtacha na Google dee na dictionary dewe ya n'iru a na-enyolu a na-ekwu. Now ọ bụrụ ya ife nji remind our people is that it is part of the problem our people na-enwe. Then if asị na onye agụ ka na onye agụwasị isi, dude, ọ bụrụ maka ịgụ akwụkwọ. Let me tell you, listen to this. You will listen to the video of this young man now. After I must have addressed it and enlighten you on that. Number one thing this man said, he said that the reason why our ancestors could not build a car, because they understood that it will bring about global warming, and it is going to deplete the ozone layer. Now, if our ancestors, which are well inclined, in knowledge, our ancestors who were actually, supernatural, because they were actually special people. Now, if they noticed that combustion engine is going to bring about global warming, what were they going to do? They were going to build electric cars in order to promote greener energy. Now, that is, by the way, if they could not build electric cars, and I am not ruling out that our ancestors could have built a car, because our ancestors' civilization and the Industrial Revolution was actually, stopped. It was stopped by the invasion of the Europeans and the Arabs. It stopped that African Industrial Revolution, because the first civilization and revolution started in Egypt by the ancient Egypt, who are actually known as the Kemets. Now, I want you to know that if he had said that the reason why our ancestors did not build car, it is because their industrial revolution was destabilized, it would have made sense than him talking fallacy that he does not know. Now, He said that our ancestors again did not need car because they teleport. They prefer to teleport. And they can get to one province to another province within a minute through teleportation. Now, teleportation is now disappearing and appearing somewhere else. Now, let me enlighten you about these things of disappearing and appearing somewhere else. There is something called out-of-body experience, astral projection. This, which is something I can even teach you if you are willing to learn it, but it is a witchcraft. You can be where you are. You can actually, once you practice what I can tell you, you will get to where you are going, where you will be. It is always done at where you will find quietness. Then it will be your soul that is a soul traveling. You are not going anywhere. Your body will be there. You are not going anywhere. We didn't call Sophia travel. We fu ejeni ozia, ejeni body, but all no movie. But that is what he called that our people are going to do this. They go from one place to another within a minute. Now, but this guy wanted to buy something in the US, which is I think it is a router or a modem that he bought from this Elon Musk company. Now he couldn't project, he couldn't teleport to get this instrument. He shipped the instrument, but now he claimed that he is doing, he is doing as our ancestors did, telling you all sort of lies, conspiracy theory, in order for you to believe in his fake philosophy. And I don't know what exactly they are driving, where their drive is coming from, or what they are up to. I don't know. That's actually what I'm trying to dig my hands into. But whatever they are actually up to, they are up to no good. As long as they will come and lie to you in your faces, believing that there are no intelligent people watching them. This is what I was telling Simon from the beginning. And this is the same thing I am going to tell this young man, because I love him. I want him to locate the truth and tell our people and stop feeding our people with lies. He talked about our people, UFO. So UFO simply means unidentified flying object. Unidentified flying object. That is the meaning of UFO. It is like WHO, World Health Organization. Now it is like WTO, World Trade Organization. Now there is UFO, unidentified flying object, which is which is called with its abbreviation. UFO means it is abbreviation. The full meaning of it is unidentified flying object. Now this man said that it is what we call ufondo. What we call ufondo, which is all a conspiracy theory. Now, he talked about that the story of Adam and Eve is a lie, because he talked about the Andaman and the Jawari tribe living in the Ross Island of India, that there are people who are actually representing the story of Adam and Eve, which he said that the Adam and Eve story was a Danuki text from Sumeria, which is all lies. If I come to now ask him to prove it, you will find him being useless. And I can prove it to you, and I will still make a video where I will bring the full analysis of this. Now he talked about that our ancestors did not engage in that these people did not engage in the modern day technology. Why? If they are not engaging in modern day technology, what will they be doing? They might be worshiping idols, and they are not even civilized. You said that they are marginalized. How come people who are supernatural, who does not do sin, be marginalized by ordinary people who do sin in India? Now, that's by the way. He said a whole mouthful of things, but where I want you to understand that the UFO is unidentified flying object. It has nothing to do with Ufondo. And our ancestors were not teleporting. Our ancestors were traveling through seas with Ubonmeli. That is how our ancestors used to travel. They don't teleport. If you want to do teleportation, teleportation is something that is enshrined in witchcraft. And now, if you want to talk about teleportation that is in existence today, it's just astral projection, out of body experience, which anybody can actually do if you know the techniques. So listen to this video to understand the lies that are given to you by this young.
Why then will the person require Anambra in 1 second? About global warming. Humans can still be found in the Andaman tribe, which are marginalized in the Ross Island of present-day India. Now, if you check in your Google search engine to research about the Andaman, A-N-D-A-M-A-N, and the Jawari tribe, you will notice that there is a tribe so pure in their black melanin nature, but they are confined in a space because they don't coexist with modern civilization. They are living currently in Ross Island of present-day India. The existence of the Andaman people of the Ross Island of India and the Jawari tribe is a proof that the story of Adam was copied from the ancient Anunnaki texts in Sumeria, Gilgamesh, and the English. When you begin to read Emerald Tablet of Tahuti, the tablets at Gilgamesh, and the stone tablet of Inuish, when you begin to study the works of the Anunnaki, you would notice that most things they told you is actually a lie. Now, you will notice that when Africa want to talk about their history, they will say that so and so progenitor fell from the sky. A normal human being will be saying that. Which one is that somebody fell from the sky? That is because you don't understand how life used to be. I used to teach you vibes. I need to teach you people that the Igbos have an understanding that there are 4 different eras of existence. Number 1 is Ogaka. Number 1 is Ogachi, followed by Ogaka. Number 3 is Ogamu, and number 4 is Ogazi. As at the time of Ogaka, we does not have anything to do with modern day technology. Somebody called me and asked me, Mazi, if you claim that our ancestors were very enlightened, why didn't they build cars? And I laughed. Do you know why I was laughing? I laughed at the person. I told the person, if someone has the ability to move from Lagos to Anambra in 1 second, why then will the person require car? If you can teleport, what then is the essence of driving? I repeat, if our ancestors could teleport, then there is no need for buying cars. In fact, our ancestors understood that the use of car will bring about global warming because the combustion from the combustion engine contains materials that depletes the ozone layer, which is the chlorofluorocarbon. But there was something our ancestors had, which till today, CIA and FBI is still confused about it. And that thing is called UFO, In Igbo science, we call it UFO. I repeat, UFO. UFO is depicted in Igbo science, ancient Kemetic science, ancient Sumerian science. They depicted UFO the same way our ancestors depicted UFO. What you call UFO, the Igbos has been calling it UFO. In fact, we even call it Ufondo. The UFO of life. UFO is like a machine which was depicted in your Bible in Ezekiel 14. It was used for astral traveling. It was used for teleportation. It was used for time traveling. It is always circular in shape. This UFO, it works in a cyclic motion because our ancestor always says that they visited the stars and other celestial spheres, which means it is not a joke that our ancestors communicated with what you call today extraterrestrial. It is now obvious that there are several sciences and meta-sciences which the Africans knew and still know that predates the knowledge of the whites. But I cannot discuss it on camera.